Hello dear students, how are you all? Last session we have studied about the food preparation in plants through the photosynthesis. Today in this session we are going to study the synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrates level. You have just learned that plants synthesize carbohydrate through the process of photosynthesis. The carbohydrates are made of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Here, carbohydrates are made of carbon, oxygen and carbon, oxygen and hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atoms. Okay. These are used to synthesize the other components of food such as proteins and fats. Okay. But proteins are nitrogenous substances. See, these are carbohydrate. These are proteins are nitrogenous substances. Proteins are nitrogenous substances. Okay, which contain nitrogen. From where do the plants get nitrogen now? Let's know how plants are getting the nitrogen. Okay. How do plants get nitrogen? The students, recall that nitrogen is present in the abundance in gaseous form in the air. However, plants cannot absorb the nitrogen in this form. Am I right? It is going to absorb only carbon dioxide from our environment. Soil has a certain bacteria that convert the gaseous nitrogen into the usable form and releases it to the soil. Okay. Now, these soluble form and these usable form and it releases into the soil already some bacteria. These soluble forms are absorbed by the plants along with water. Also, you might have seen farmers adding fertilizers rich in nitrogen to the soil. In this way, the plants fulfill their requirement of nitrogen along with the other constituents. So, you have seen when you pluck the, what is that you called, groundnuts, fenugreek plants and all. If you see at the bottom of the roots, you will see small bubble-like structure which are grown on the root surface, like small pimples, bubbles are grown. Those are nothing but the nitrogen fixation in the roots. Those roots absorb the nitrogen which is present in the soil. So this will help the plants to get the nitrogen gas. Plants can then synthesize the components of food other than carbohydrates such as proteins and fats. So next is other modes of nutrition in plants. Let us study. Okay. Other modes of nutrition in plants. There are some plants which do not have a chlorophyll, means they are not in green color. You have seen few plants are completely yellow in color, few are very red in color. Okay, you have seen. Which plants doesn't have a green color? They are non they are not called as, they can't synthesize the photosynthesis process, they cannot synthesize their food. Then how do they survive, and from where do they derive the nutrition? From where do they get the nutrition? Like humans and animals, such plants depend on the food produced by the other plants. They used the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So let us understand in detail what is heterotrophic nutrition in your next session. Today let's understand only this much: how do they get the nitrogen, what are the modes of nutrition, what is heterotrophic nutrition. Let's study and understand this. Okay, in the next session let me explain in further. Till then, study well and practice the difficult spellings from your science book. Take care. Bye.